Hey, ARESxGOD here. And I gotta say, this one was a doozy of an episode with Attack on Titan episode 19, and wow, it feels like we're getting to that endgame a lot more in this episode, especially after what happened between Eren and Zeke. They finally get to hold hands in a way. We'll get to that scene. So many things happen in this episode, and yet again, Gabi gets a gun, which never ends well, honestly. But in a way, it kind of served the purpose. But yeah, let's get into it. We sure have a lot to talk in this episode. So it picks up from last one with Eren crawling to Zeke on both sides. People trying to support him, people trying to stop him. Galliard literally bites his leg again. He gets smashed. His head just almost obliterated by Eren. And before he could kill Galliard, we have Eren. His arm gets shot again by Peak. I feel like Peak was probably the putting the most pressure on the battlefield out of everybody. We even have Armin, Mikasa, Jin, Connie joining into the fight, fighting the Marlians. And Zeke finally wakes up a bit confused after getting shot, slowly getting his bearings. Reinald still doing his best, still having those inner thoughts, inner monologues to himself about Eren. And Reinald also did something very interesting in this episode, and we'll get to that because he touches Porco and kind of allows Porco to see the memories of Marco, if I remember correctly, his brother, what happened, how their mission started, how they kind of put this entire weight on Reiner to make him a soldier, seeing the full flashback, so to say, and that kind of touched Galliard in a big way. I gotta give it to Galliard in this episode. I'm gonna give him credit after so many L's he had throughout this episode. Galliard, thanks to the memories he got, he kind of gets a bit of a second wind in a way, gives his life purpose, and we will get to that. Now, the big thing that happens this episode, we also have Colt just coming in there in time with Falco because Zeke was getting ready to unleash that scream. Even Eren was against it, on telling him with his and no, wait up, not yet. Zeke stops for a moment, and then we have Colt coming in with Falco, trying to plead to Zeke, hey, don't use it yet, giving his all over there, trying to persuade Zeke, but to no avail, unfortunately, because we have Zeke saying it's a shame. I knew he was gonna do it. It felt like that kind of tonality, that kind of atmosphere from Zeke, and he wasn't gonna let one, no matter who that person was, come in his way to stop him from achieving his goals. It's a shame, and starts screaming. We have Colt actually hugging Falco throughout the area, everywhere. Just Titans started appearing, transforming all over the place. Even Pixie, Falco also started transforming. So just a full-on unleash of the spinal fluid. Everything that happened, we finally have it here. Been teased so far. In a way, I'm happy it happened. In a way, I'm sad. So many people were lost. But I gotta ask, is there gonna be a way when everything is ended? Are they gonna be turned back? Are they gonna be killed? I'm curious what's gonna happen with everybody that got transformed by Zeke. We have one Falco, which we kind of know what's gonna happen with him. But before we get to that, we have Zeke using Falco, trying to get him to go and kill Reiner 2-on-1. Eren Falco versus Reiner. Colt, I think he died. I don't think he survived that. We see him a bit burned to a crisp there. I don't think there's any way for Colt to be alive. I could be wrong, but honestly, I don't see it. Reiner trying his best to hold them down, hesitating to kill Falco. That one, yeah, is gonna be very hard for Reiner. Kind of starts getting to him again, but before he could make up his mind, we have Eren, honestly, even when I was watching the episode, I thought Eren just pulled a wrestling move, right? A WWE enter Eren the ring, just the way he backflip slammed Reiner off of him over there. Falco was trying to bite Reiner's neck. Zeke getting shot by Magath again and using one of Peak's moves, and we'll get to that. Armin coming in finally with Mikasa and the others taking out the gun. I feel like that pressure that the gun put so much on the battlefield, it's finally out of there. And like I mentioned, Reiner, it started getting to him everything that has happened, everything that was happening, and slowly he was starting to accept his fate in a way, being okay with letting Falco bite his neck and become the next armored Titan. But somebody intervenes, and here, like I said, I'm gonna give him credit for what he did. I feel a lot of respect right now for Galliard and the way he went out, sacrificing himself to get Falco's attention to save Reiner, just out of spite and out of gratitude. I feel he did what he did, sacrificing himself for his brother just to get one over Reiner. Tell him, I'm gonna be better. I was better than you in the end. Then we have Falco eating Galliard. So now we know that Falco is gonna be okay. The next, what was the name of his Titan, of Galliard's Titan? Joe Titan? I know, I forgot. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, Falco is gonna be okay. At least one of the transformed one has a future in a way now for 13 years, since he is gonna become a intelligent Titan. We're gonna have to see what's gonna happen with everybody else. But yeah, Galliard finally has a win, going out the way he wanted. And Reiner instantly went angry to punch Eren, but Eren used that chance to harden him, to kind of trap Reiner in a way there. He sensed what was happening. Zeke playing dead. Eren realized, and they finally started running. Towards Zeke. Everybody else was supporting him left and right as much as they could. But like I said at the beginning of the episode, Gabi. Every time, last episode I liked Gabi the most, but this time, Gabi. But I feel like she kind of helped also in a way, and also didn't help in a way. And we'll get to that. The last scene in this episode was just insane. But Gabi with a gun is never a good mix. She shoots Eren, but not shoots, actually decapitates him with, like, that was the biggest gun sniper in the world, hand cannon, whatever you wanna call it. Yeah, Eren just lost his head completely, just clean off, one shot, one kill. Gabi should become a pro gamer, honestly. But before we get to what actually happens, we have a flashback with Eren and Zeke talking the memories of their father, what their father did. Was it a good thing? Was it a bad thing? Eren saying it was a bad thing. Even saying he was one of their father's mistake, and finally hatching that plan, or agreeing in a way that aliens should never have been born. And the way that Zeke threw the baseball and Eren missing it, I think I mentioned when we saw the flashback for the first time, did he actually miss catching the ball? Actually didn't catch it properly, or was it a bigger plan ahead, like not really agreeing to the plan because they didn't want to shake hands, and Zeke threw him that ball from his surrogate father. Now this is where it gets a lot more interesting. After the second half of the episode, just poetic cinema, honestly. Just it felt so good getting this, even that slow-mo thing they did, showing everywhere people getting eaten, dying, beaten, titans all over the place, and the slow animation with Zeke just trying to catch the ball, as in Eren's head, and he does. In a way, they finally hold the hands, or more like Zeke holding Eren's head. But yeah, and from this moment on, it felt like a trip, seeing the history of everything, the world, flashbacks in the tunnel, uh, Sorcerer Supreme style of way. But yeah, we finally have both of them in the paths. Eren is there, and Zeke was there, but he was chained up, and that's gonna be important because he said he waited quite a lot of time before the founder Ymir was able to save Eren, regenerate him, bringing him back. But that's gonna play an important role, those chains, and I gotta give it to Zeke, the mastermind. In a way, the episode also felt like that Jojo meme. I knew what you were gonna say before you said it. Four parallel universes ahead of you, both of them just playing chess on one of the other. But yeah, we have the three big players, so to say: Eren, Zeke, and Ymir, the founder, in that path safe place over there. And we find out a bit more information about Ymir also. She's the one that molds their bodies every time they transform. She's the one that makes the Titan's body. So, and spending that much time alone over there, honestly, I don't know how she still functions. That surprised me quite a lot. You see that the chains are the vow of the first king to renounce the war. So Zeke at first felt like he didn't have any autonomy over there. He was chained up by the vow. He tells Eren, hey, this is our chance. We finally did it. I was like, this is too good to be true, right? We had so many illusions with Eren playing the long game. Even Armin mentioned it. The flashback we had with the ball kind of pretending in a way to fumble it. I always feel like there's something more to place. I couldn't place my finger on it, what Eren was thinking, agreeing with to Zeke's plans. I wasn't sure he was fully against it. I still feel like there's something more happening with Eren because we don't get his full goal, so to say, in this episode when Zeke told him, make it so all Eldians will never again be capable of making children. Tell that to Ymir to be able to affect all the Eldians. Eren showing his true colors in a way, revealing his true face. You actually thought I was gonna accept that plan. I would never accept that plan, and the disgust he had on his face to that plan, saying, I played you all along just so I could get here. So we have that with Eren playing the long game so he could get into that space, but I still feel like there's something, I don't know, I can't place it right now. What's up with Eren? He doesn't say why he wanted to be there fully, so we haven't gotten his motives, so to say, yet. But he says something interesting. I was born in this world, lend me your power, Ymir. Ymir was coming close to him, but Ymir just completely ignores him, like, who are you? Like, not even a second, didn't even look at him. I don't think she can even look. Does she even have eyes? But complete ignorance. You're not worth my time, Eren. Why are you even here, so to say? But yeah, and Zeke starts going off. You feel like something more was bound to happen with Zeke from the first moment we had him chained up, even though he spent almost an eternity there. Think, yeah, I blame it on our father, the brainwashing, and it slowly starts to reveal the plan, like the villain speech, so to say, in a way. In the time it took for you to wake up, Zeke, I learned a lot being here, and he actually starts breaking the chains, breaking the vow. So there's no more vow over there. Zeke has full control over the founder Titan. Also, after so many generations, the vow is finally broken, and he was the one to do it because he wasn't tainted by the first king's will. Even though he had royal blood, he didn't have the founder Titan in him. So their meeting was like planets aligning for both of them. Eren got there and Zeke got there also, and the way that Zeke got there, kind of gave him a lot more freedom since he has royal blood. The founder, as in Ymir, has to listen to him, or I think she kind of forced that upon herself. Don't really have a lot of information about her besides all of the speculations, because the way Zeke put it, she holds great power, but she's also a slave with no will of her own. So she still considers all of those with royal blood as her masters. So yeah, Zeke has complete control now. So things are gonna be a lot more interesting moving forward. We have Eren being the one chained up now, a chain on his hand, and Zeke still having faith in his brother, kind of a fucked up fate, so to say. This convoluted fate, still thinking he wants to save Eren. It's not your fault. I'll never abandon you. I had somebody else to save me, also thinking about his surrogate father. And just bumps heads with Eren, touching with the founder Titan's power, saying, I'm gonna fix you, I'm gonna change you, I'm gonna make you better. So yeah, I wouldn't want somebody to save me in that way, to say the least. Like, no matter how much you love somebody, imposing your will, wanting to change them to fit your perfect view of them, to fit your views, that's not a good thing, no matter in Attack on Titan or in general. So that's gonna be interesting how that's gonna affect Eren, what's gonna happen to him, is something gonna happen to him? So many questions moving now with Ymir, what's up with her also, on a lot more informations about her. What's Zeke gonna do now moving forward? What did Eren wanted to do before Zeke got the upper hand, and especially what's happening in the real world, so to say. So many questions, but yeah, this episode definitely feels like the beginning of the end game for the series. I don't know how much content it's left in the manga compared to the anime. Are they actually gonna make a movie? How many episodes we have left? But yeah, we're definitely getting there. I'm curious what you guys thought about the episode. What was your favorite moment? Who do you think played the better long game, Eren or Zeke? Or did Zeke just get lucky with everything, just the planets aligning and Ymir having to, or imposing that to listen to the royal bloodline? Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about the episode. As always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot. And you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Attack on Titan. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.